Hello everyone, right now I am on a Shinkansen because I'm traveling from Tokyo, the big city, to the countryside. So let's go on an adventure. Welcome to Narai Juku. This is a historical post town from hundreds of years ago in Japan's history because it connected Kyoto and Edo, Tokyo. It is crazy to think because people used to walk this path. This is smack bang in the middle, so people would come here, have a rest, stay in an accommodation, eat some food, and then keep walking. So today I'm not going to be walking from Kyoto, Tokyo. I'm just come to Narai Juku to enjoy myself, have some lunch, and see what this historic place has to offer. So shall we go for a walk and take a stroll back in time? Literally. Today I'm also here with my best friend Alyssa.
Yay, snow!
Yeah, and it's our first time here, so I'm really excited what we'll find.
I've always wanted to visit a post town because it used to take people like 3 months to walk from like Kyoto to Tokyo.
That's insane.
And stuff, and they would only spend like a day or so resting here, and we're gonna do it in an even shorter amount of time.
2-3 hours?
2-3 hours.
I wonder how long this the street is. Do you know how many kilometers it is?
I think it's about 1. This is actually
Okay,
said the
that's
longest
doable.
one, the longest
okay.
post town.
All right, well, let's go. Right now it's February and it's not that cold, but there is a little bit of snow. I was hoping it would be decked in snow because I've seen photos, it looks absolutely beautiful, covered in white snow, but today is just a little bit of slush. Despite that, it has this moody kind of atmosphere because we're right up in the mountains. There's like some clouds and it's got this mystic kind of vibe. So I definitely kind of can recommend coming in the winter, although it's cold. My hands, they're a bit cold. I found the Triforce.
Are you wisdom, courage, or power?
I've been told I'm courage.
I think so. You're Gryffindor too. So.
You're wisdom.
Oh well, less and less these days, but thank you.
For lunch, we're gonna have some soba because that is travelers' food apparently, and this is an area for travelers. So time to eat some buckwheat noodles inside a wooden building. Come inside the soba restaurant, and because it's not the peak lunch hours, we got the place to ourselves.
Yes.
Soba is basically the main thing you eat when you travel across Japan.
The only thing you eat, sometimes, occasionally.
So not the biggest fan right next to me here. I'm a huge soba fan. It's one of my top Japanese foods, so for me it's great. No matter the season, I always go for cold soba. It's just so good. So here I have some zaru soba with tororo, and tororo is kind of like grated yam. And I haven't actually got the cold soba with grated yam before, so let me dig in and give you a review.
That was a good noodle slurp.
Thank you.
I can't do it. I can't slurp
Oh, really?
noodles. Nah. I feel so awkward.
I think I've like trained myself to be like
Noodle
okay with
slurping
it.
trained.
Noodle slurp. I must say, it is cold outside, it's like 1 degree, and these cold noodles are making me a little chilly. So maybe not the wisest choice.
Who could have predicted that?
It's, I don't know, man. And I'm gonna try this grated yam. So they put like a little egg yolk in the middle. I think it's like a quail? Quail? Is that how you say it? Quail egg? Mix. It's really, they call it neba neba in Japanese. So it's like a stringy kind of texture. It's like natto. So we're gonna eat this food and then get back to walking around.
Hey.
Peace out. Did we look that cute going out the window?
We objectively did not look that cute.
What?
Look, she has a mikan. We don't even have a mikan.
We both got these postcards, and what do you get?
We got mikan. Now we can be as cute as the lady.
Okay, so literally 2 minutes later, we go into this post shop, and we're like, oh, we want to buy this postcard, and there's this really cute oba-chan, like Japanese old lady, and she's like, you guys like must be cold, like have some mikan.
I'm like, oh, thank you so much.
I know, we both got like 2 each.
2 each. Now
She
we
was
can.
so cute.
She was so cute. We can fulfill our dreams of
Being kawaii.
mikan.
After obtaining our mandarins, we went for a walk and found something interesting. I figured I should purify myself, so I haven't done this for so long. Yeah. It's not as cold as I thought, actually. One there. Bring this here. Purified!
What water brand does it taste like?
It tastes like Mount Fuji's fresh river water. My favorite. Living in Japan is great because you get to drink Mount Fuji water every day. The plan now is to walk from one end to the other end. So we started at the station where Narai Station is, and we're heading to wherever the path takes us. We literally don't know how much further.
Kyoto, that way, apparently.
Yeah,
Keep
Sanjo
walking.
Bridge. I don't know, I'm not wearing my hiking boots today.
I guess
know.
we'll take the train next time. Yeah. It's snowing!
Yay! What more could we ask for? It's so pretty. We've come down to the end of the road, so there's a lot less people, and that's kind of like my pro tip for this. Go down the very other end.
Or come during the winter when it's too cold for anyone else to be here.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, there's way less people, way less tourists. And that said, there are a few less shops, but there's still a lot of other stuff down here to check out, like SOBA, because SOBA is literally everywhere.
How many SOBA places so far?
Another one there.
Oh, yeah,
After walking down the whole road, we're kind of rewarded with this shrine. It's beautiful. It's just at the end of the road, really quiet, although you can hear the highway in the distance, but the snow has started to fall, and the red, the green, the colors, it just looks so magical, and it was worth walking that 500 meters extra to get here, so do not miss it. It literally just snowed the moment we reached the top. It was kind of like one of those holy movie modes where it's like, oh, and then snow.
we reached the shine, it unlocks the snow. And then it's like, okay, that's it.
Yeah. Walking down the street really feels like a time slip. I can't describe it any better than that, because if you can just imagine people back hundreds of years ago walking and making this commute. Is it a commute? How many times a year did they have to do this? And carrying.
Can they do this?
I don't know, but like, I don't know. It's just like, imagine them, they have to carry things. Like, what would I carry? What would you carry if you had to like do the?
You probably, because you get tired halfway through.
I thought you meant because you want to be with me.
Oh, that too, of course. Yes, that's why I'm willing to carry you. I take my AirPods, pocket Wi-Fi.
We're talking hundreds of years ago.
Were you there? Do you know they didn't have that stuff?
Oh, I do not know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the Apple didn't. They weren't Apple.
So eloquent.
Thank you. So we've just come to a sake shop and we found a umeshu?
Nihonshu.
No. Yuzushu.
Yuzushu.
Yeah. And we've never seen that before, so we wanted to share one.
Yeah, it's fun. Japan's so known for having like different specialty drinks at different places, so it's always fun to check out the local shops.
Yeah, so we'll have that at our hostel tonight. Yes. One other thing I recommend doing is like checking out like local like sake liquor stores, because they have lots of local specialties, as Alyssa was saying, and you never know what you'll find, and it's oftentimes you can only get it in that like one certain area. Outside they even had a sake vending machine with beer. We have some nihonshu, so sake. Is this wine? I guess like white wine.
Is it one?
Wow, yeah. Yeah, and then like highball, also coffee, just in the mix with water, Coke, and like some apple juice. So if you don't want to buy expensive stuff, you've got cheap budget stuff. I may have just found a bear like scaring device. So here we saw this sign, Alyssa and I saw it in Kyoto, bears, beware, and you. After walking around in the cold, we decided it was time to come into one of the many cafes in the area, and we found, I think, one of the better ones. It is really cozy inside. There's some nice jazz music playing. There's a sofa, there's like tatami, and there's lots of little stove heaters. And I've ordered a cafe ore, so that's basically like a drip coffee with hot milk. Oh, and it feels so great to warm up in here. And because of the lantern event tonight, a lot of the menu is a little kind of more restricted, but I did get a special winter cheesecake with chestnut inside. So if you come to Japan during the winter, you will see chestnut everything. But I love chestnuts, but I never actually eat like chestnut themed things. So this is kind of a first for me. So itadakimasu. Not too sweet and goes really well with my coffee. The chestnut flavor is also really subtle, which I like. If you come to Narai Juku, definitely come to a cafe, because it's the perfect way to feel a little traditional cafe kisaten style culture, because all the places that we've walked past are these like very traditional wooden buildings, and it's very different to a cafe out in Tokyo also. So. It's literally just started snowing outside and it looks so magical. I love the way the like design of the door kind of has these little slits and you can see the snow just like falling down. And it's proper snow now. It's getting thick and I'm a little worried. My footwear is not snow friendly. We literally ran outside the cafe because we're like, we need to go experience the snow.
Get another coffee when we come
I
back.
know, it's chilly, but it looks so nice now.
It's beautiful, like the location too. You couldn't pick like a more picturesque kind of like place.
And it's slowly getting dark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the
we're
candles
lucky.
are gonna light up.
Ooh, so romantic. Oh, 2-year friend anniversary.
Yay!
Oh. Da, 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 domo. It's the sound of Narai Juku. So going out, it's chilly. So on to my second drink. It's a hot chai. And I'm going to fill out my postcard. I love sending it to my friends and family across the world, and my mum especially, she loves receiving it. So I'm gonna write one and send it to you, Mum. The lanterns have been lit up. It's so beautiful.
It's snowing.
It's snowing, and we made it for the whole lantern matsuri, so lucky us.
Yay!
And it's time for us to go. Maybe I'll come back and do the hike in the summer. Alright, bye!
Done it.